Everyone. It's Monday. It's Monday already, right? Last week was busy. Weekend was busy. My husband is off, and we've been busy trying to find hikes to do and stuff like that. And I went to start the video, and Loki got on the desk, and I've been talking to him. I'm like, "Do you want to move over here?" And he's just gonna have to be there until he goes. He likes to be part of this, I guess. Um, so I did see someone comment. I want to say it was Christina about doing the 12 laws of life, but I'd already picked 12 laws of the universe at the time. But we will get to the 12 laws of life next, and I'm hoping to get through this one a lot quicker than I did the other one because I'm picking up some momentum and I'm feeling more comfortable doing this, which I hope it shows, and I really enjoy it. I'm just going to read the introduction to this one. Um, and then we'll head into chapter one. I'm not sure if I'll do that today or tomorrow, but this really is. I mean, it's a great book. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on the intro to 12 Laws of the Universe by Manhardeep Singh, and I'll have the link to this one and the previous one in the description. I'll put that in there. If anyone wants to purchase it, I mean, it's a good idea to purchase it just so you can follow along and maybe go back, remind yourself of the chapter, and if you have questions or comments, you can go ahead and put that in there. And I'll see that. So you can either email me or just put it in the comments, whichever. You can also email me at the great grasshopper at gmail.com if you don't want to put stuff in the comments. Um, let's get started. And I think, all right, Loke. Introduction. The nature of the laws. The dictionary defines law as something regarded as having binding force or effect. It is vital to understand that every law is a realization of the existence of intangible yet effective power. Take the law of gravity, for instance. We can't see it, we can't feel it, but it exists. And its existence affects every person present on the planet. The universal laws share these properties. Intangible. The 12 laws are the realization of such forces that exist and affect every being on the planet. Yet they are intangible and invisible. They can't be touched or felt. They are boundless. 12 laws of the universe are boundless. They are not bound to a particular area or are stopped by any country's border. They exist everywhere, just like air. He's trying to knock stuff off. This is what let's do. Timeless. The 12 laws are timeless. They have always been, they are, and always will be. It is now that there has been a realization of their existence. And, we really, as humans, our experiences always been, or a lot of what we've been taught, a majority of cases is, if you can't see it, feel it, touch it, taste it, see it. Well, I think I already said see it. Basically, if you can't experience it with our 5 basic senses, then does it really exist? That's just part of, the human, please don't do that. Part of the human experience. But as we're growing, we're starting to realize, that there is energy and there's a lot of different things at play here other than the things that we just see. Take the example of the law of attraction. You probably heard of that, but the law of attraction is just the tip of the iceberg. The law of attraction gets a lot of attention thanks to the popular 2006 Rhonda Byrne film and book, The Secret. What most people don't realize is that there's in fact 12 universal laws, not just one. Many people credit The Secret with getting the law of attraction into the mainstream. Since then, so many of us have tried to harness its principles to manifest the things we desire to varying levels of success. And I have discussions about the law of attraction and manifestation regularly, absolutely regularly, especially with my friends. But the law of attraction is only one of the 12 laws of the 12 universal laws. They all work together. Law of attraction on its own is like trying to catch a fish with a hook but no bait. 12 universal laws or principles. My advice is to understand these principles, but realize that they are not the be-all, end-all. As far as I can tell, these laws help me come to terms with my day-to-day life situations. They help me to overcome challenges when things appear to not be going the way I'd like. They help me reframe circumstances to get a broader understanding. It's important here to note that we need to keep our minds open to understand these laws. After all, knowledge and understanding are ever changing and expanding. These 12 universal laws are an amalgamation of science, spirit, and metaphysics. Consider them like guidelines that help us understand how universal intelligence is organized. Understanding the 12 laws shows us how to master life on all levels and gives us insights into what we can do to reach our goals, says Novalee Wilder, a numerologist and author who works with the laws of the universe during sessions with clients. They show us how we ended up here, how we ended up where we are, how to trust, and how to use the laws to create flow to get somewhere else. In other words, the laws provide a roadmap of how we can make the most of life. And that is, what we're all really trying to do. I want to go back to The Secret, and I think what I'll do is I'll also put a link to, I want to say the movie might be free on YouTube now. I'm not sure if it is. I'll go ahead and post that link. But The Secret really was a big part of what started me on this path. And I credit that to my older sister, Deb, who, she told me about the book, and, I just happened to read it. And I don't know if she found it on her own or if that came from my mom, but that just opened up a whole new world for me. And then, from there, I just, and we're talking, oh gosh, 12 years ago. So it's been a journey. And, I went from there, and then I would, listen to Wayne Dyer and Louise Hay, and it just went up from there, and which led me to these wonderful books. So there's a lot of things that go hand in hand together. So as we'll see in here. So understanding the 12 laws shows us how to master life on all levels and gives us insight into what we can do to reach our goals, says Novalee Wilder. Oh, I already read that. I'm so sorry about that. Are you ready to implement these laws? That sounds way better. Keep reading to learn more about what the 12 laws of the universe are, how they affect our lives, and how we can use their power. What are the 12 laws of the universe, and where do they come from? It is believed that the 12 universal laws are the immutable formations of our world, which ancient cultures instinctively know. The laws are often associated with Ho'oponopono, a meditation for freedom that came from ancient Hawaiian culture. However, some laws have also derived from the ancient Egyptian Hermetic philosophy. Ho'oponopono. I struggle on that word, but there's a lot of there's a lot of meditations and stuff surrounding that with Ho'oponopono, and it's really phenomenal. So that's also something to kind of maybe keep it, in the forefront of your mind. Maybe check out. I know a friend of mine does these, I believe, the Ho'oponopono meditations. I'm not as familiar with that, so I can do a little research though, and if you want to know more about it, I'd be glad to post some information, or maybe even go more in depth if it's warranted and you guys want that, because it wouldn't hurt me to look more into it also. The list of ancient laws has withstood the test of time, as both Kaiser, Kumar, and plenty of others around the world still work with them today. All the laws are about mastering your life with love and joy, Kaiser explains. When you think about the spiritual laws of the world, your mind may go directly to the law of attraction. However, it turns out that there's a whole network of interconnected spiritual laws that can affect every aspect of your life. Even better, these rules can be used to support the law of attraction, but you don't have to work with them for specific manifestations. Again, they all kind of work together. These are often discussed with the Ho'oponopono healing method. The 12 laws of the universe teach us something unique about well-being, happiness, and success. Understanding these spiritual laws make it clear where you are in the world. This book discusses and summarizes these 12 laws. This book will also help you understand how these laws affect you and make an impact on your perceptions about the world. I think this is really going to be just a just a really great book. I've actually I've read this book, but it was a while ago, so I don't remember everything in it. And that's what I love about doing these, because I get to read these again. I get to dive into them a little bit deeper. I really enjoy that. The next chapter, well, chapter one, this was the introduction, is called The Law of Divine Oneness. And it talks about how everything is connected. And I really believe that. And the older I get, the more I feel it, the more I see it. And it's almost like a domino effect, good or bad. Whatever you put out, generally, it helps other people, I guess, in a boomerang too, because it'll come back to you in those ways also. So everything is kind of, there's just an intricate network. And again, I've seen it. I've witnessed it. When I start, wishing well on people that I used to maybe not wish so well or good things on, things change. Things change in my life. Better things happen. Better things happen for that person, and then I'm genuinely happy for that person, because the happier people are in the world, whether you like the person or not, if they are a happy person and good things happen for them, they're going to put out more good things in the world. They're going to be, maybe it's going to be easier for them to be nicer to someone and help someone else. And then it'll keep going. But if, let's say, you're just hoping something bad happens to somebody and it's like, oh, he deserves it. And, I'll use my ex-husband, as an example. First got divorced. It's just, you're angry, you're bitter. And now I sit there and I send out really good vibes. Like, I hope everything smooths out. I hope everything goes well for you. And, my oldest son lives with him. I hope, you have good luck. Because when people are happy, they can do better things in the world. If people aren't happy, it's a lot harder for them to do good things. So wishing ill, hoping bad things happen to someone, it's I don't know, it's just not cool. It's not cool anymore. I don't think, anyway. And it helped me overcome the negative feelings when I started doing that. It wasn't easy at first. It's not easy, to look at someone who hurt you and hope things go well. But once you do it, and it gets easier each time, and then it's to the point of you really hope this person does well, so that they're happy and they can contribute to the world in a really good way. And you're also just making yourself feel better. It goes back to that whole saying of, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. If you hold on to the bitterness, the anger, there's just no point in it, really. So I'm looking forward to this book. I think it's going to be fantastic. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link in there, and I think I've babbled on long enough. I'm gonna go back to, even though it's afternoon, I'm gonna drink my coffee in my I Love Fall mug, even though it's not feeling like fall here yet. Well, we did have a few really nice days that felt a little fallish, but we're back up into the 80s and it's pretty warm out. But that's okay. It's okay. It's not snowing, so I'll take it. All right, everyone, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of the day. I hope your Monday is going really smooth for those of you doing the Monday through Friday grind. And I'll be back on soon. Bye.